जी बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम अस्सलामु अलैकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू. This is Abdurrahman and you are watching Animals Production Practices. In our today lecture, we are going to talk on the grooming and cleaning of the animals. The cleaning or the grooming or the care or management, their practices to protect the animals from diseases, from the external parasites. We apply different instruments to clean the animal so that we may protect our animals from the external parasites or the dirt or the other microorganisms. For the activeness or for the beautification of animal, we also do the grooming and cleaning. What is grooming? Grooming is the clipping of hairs, unnecessary hairs especially, and removing dust which is attached and stick to the body of the animal, and the dung or mud from the body of the animal we have to remove in the grooming. What we do in the grooming? First of all, we remove the hairs. Second one, we remove the dust or the dung. As we know, when the animal is going to sit at the ground, the parasites or the dirt or the other dung material which is lying at the ground, so surface of the body is going to be attached with the ground, so the dirt is surely attached to animal. We have to remove the dirt in the grooming of the animal. What are the advantages of the grooming? We have a lot of advantages, especially when we are going to sell the animal and we want to make our animals more beautiful and more appearing and more interesting to the others. We make the practices like the grooming or the cleaning. To make the better appearance of the animal, we do the grooming practice. Second advantage is to get clear and clear milk. Clean and clear milk can be get if we perform regularly the grooming and cleaning of the animal. And the third more important advantage of the grooming is the animal remains safe from skin diseases, as in the grooming practice we are going to remove the external parasites or the ticks, mices attached to the body. So the external parasites are removed, so the animal is going to be safe from the external parasites, and the animal is going to be skin free diseases. Similarly, the blood circulation is also increased in the grooming practice. Grooming and cleaning are very important managemental practices which benefit the animal in a number of ways, like the animal remain fit and clean, remain healthy, remain active. Similarly, proper grooming and cleaning are very much necessary to make the animal more attractive in appearance and to assist in maintaining best health and the condition. As we are removing the dust from the body of the animal, so the animal is going to be dust free, mite free, or the ectoparasite free animal, so the activeness and the attractiveness of the animal is going to be increased. Similarly, the horses that are stabled should be groomed thoroughly once a day. The horses which are not very much in used but are stalled at the manures should be groomed at least once a day. Similarly, those horses which are worked or exercised or used in the sports should be groomed both before leaving for work and similarly immediately after returning from the work are going to return to stable. So the grooming of the horses is very much necessary, as the horses are very loyal animal. So it's our moral point of view that we should groom the animal, or especially the horses. Now the equipments which we use in the grooming practice are following. The first one which we use in the grooming practice is the rubber or metal curry comb. The curry comb is used to groom animals that have long thick hair coat, to remove caked dung and to loosen the metal dirt in the hair. Whenever the long hairy animal, especially the sheep or the horses having the long hairs on his neck, whenever get pasted dung, we can remove that dung or remove that pasted or the derived dung from the hairs with the help of the rubber comb. Similarly, the curry comb should be applied gently in small circles rather than with pressure and long strokes. We should apply, this is the practice how to use the curry comb. Apply or use the curry comb in circles. Apply the curry comb making circles on the surface of the body, not to pressurized or not to pull the curry comb with pressure with the outward side. Similarly, the curry comb should not be used below the knee or hook, about the head or over bony promises. As the curry comb or metal curry comb or rubber is very thick in practice, as the structure or the appearance or the metal surface is very sharp, as it have to remove the cake material from the hairs, so it should be sharp. But the request is not to use the curry comb below the knees of the horses or the hog or over the bony surfaces. Similarly, this comb should not be used in grooming animals like that have been recently clipped, as the animal which has been clipped is not having the hairs on his body. So the curry comb is only be used in the long hairs. So the clipped animal should not be used or groomed with the help of this type of comb. Second equipment we may use in the grooming of the animal is the body brush. It is the principal tool used for grooming. It can be used for brushing entire body. This is the equipment we may use or brush. The simple removing the dust of the animal from the body of the animal, we can use body brush. Then is the dandy brush. Dandy brush is made from stiff fibers, usually about 5 cm in length. First of all, of which material the dandy brush is made? The stiff fibers, and the length of those fibers is 5 cm, and it can be used instead of curry comb for removing light mud from the skin, and can also be used for brushing mane and tail. This is a little softer than the curry comb and can be used as a replace in the of the curry comb, but it can only be used over the soft surfaces like the we cannot remove caked or pasted mud from the long hairs, as it can as a dandy brush can only be used to remove light mud from the skin. Then is the mane and tail comb. This is the special made for the tail grooming or cleaning. This is used in combing out matted mane and tail. And the fifth equipment we may use in the grooming of the animal is the cloth. The cloth or the towel, the piece of sponge or the material or the cloth we having the structure just like the rumen of the animal, having the villi or the outwards very soft in structure but can be used easily on the surface of the body of the animal and not going to hurt the animal. Similarly can be used for this purpose of cleaning the animal in the form of a towel. Next are the sixth equipment we may use is the sweat scraper. This is used for the purpose of removal of excessive perspiration from the heated, wet or sweating animals. The animals are the sports animals like the used in the polo grounds or in the other sports activities. The horses especially when came to stall or when come to stable, those animals can be groomed or cleaned with the help of a sweat scraper, so the sweat of the animal from the body of the animal can be removed easily. Next is the hoof pick. This is the seventh equipment. This is used for cleaning hooves of an animal from the lower side. What we have to do, we simply hold the leg of the animal from the lower side and pick it up. Then using the hoof pick we can clean the hooves of the animal to remove the dung from the hooves from the which is maybe you can say snatched or the stuck into the hooves. We can simply remove the dung from the hooves of the animal. These are the simple pictures or the simple demonstration of the equipment we can use. This is the body brush, which is very simple, can be easily available. This is the dandy brush. Those are both similar in structure, but the dandy brush is little, you may say, stiff than the body brush. Then is the curry comb. This is more stiff than the dandy brush, or even more harder. Next is the mane or tail comb. This is very specially made for the tail grooming or the cleaning of the mane and tail. Next is the sweat scraper, which is specially for the horses having sweat on his body. We can use simply holding from this side, simply remove the sweat to the lower side, or simply using these equipments both we can use to remove the sweat from the body of the animal. That's all about today's lecture. If you are having any question, you may ask in the comments. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe and comment. Animals production practices. Khuda Hafiz.